Yeah, they're just freelance right now.
Yeah.
They do things that I don't understand sometimes. And then sometimes I think I know what I'm doing, but they sure are a lot of fun. They're just incredible.
This is my pair. Get used many times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like literally my eyes to many of the invisible world, the paranormal as well as it's known. And I had plastic ones before, and they kept on smashing and then they cracked up. So wood is more natural, right? And I love to stick with things that are natural, right? I find they're more harmonious. Hello, Richard and Ron, BioEnergy Wellness Care. We have some more exciting things to share when it comes to what's been happening in our life with the wands and where they lead us on our journey. We can, I feel like I'm an explorer on a journey of beginning to discover more and more. And certainly we have the universe, and we in the universe are connected, and it's fast and it's growing. And hey, we can, as we're getting up in the numbers, we can still grow and learn. Life is all about being alive and learning and experiencing, and then the most important thing is sharing. So this is why we're doing these videos, share all these experiences that we're enjoying. And it's, again, I feel like certainly there's, every time I work with it, I experience something new. It's kind of like a spark in life, right? Just another bright spark. So even sometimes we have these challenging days out there. Never know which side the world is up, but this seems to add just a lot more clarity. So you've been at it for a little bit longer now, since the last video?
It's just what you said, Richard, the sharing. So much fun to come here, although it's me new with the wands and what I'm going through with that, but just to get back here and share with your friend that's going to come in here in a little bit, Trevor, that knew you before I did and before you got the wands, you said. So he's had quite a recovery with his health. But while we were talking outside there, it made me remember back of my friend, Bob and Wendy, when they came, and then myself. I came for them and then ended up completely amazed with the wands and what you did and the wealth of knowledge, and it was open to share. But I got thinking about what I came, and of course I've had a knee replacement since, but I could hardly walk. Mm-hmm. And my whole body was out of whack. And the awareness that when you started putting the wands on me, and I was fighting tooth and nail with a lot of things, but even the little thing is the difference when you said you've got to get orthotics. And I fought that because I had them made once and they were no good, and I make my own, and finally I got them, and the difference was incredible. But the journey that for me with your healing and the treatments that you gave me, I couldn't believe that. I could hardly walk. My back was so bad, everything, and you brought all this stuff out, and I got up and I was like, I'm fine. I couldn't think it was possible, Mm-hmm. But that was really something, and so yeah, it was good to get back here, visit with the people, and then, like you say, everybody sharing what they went through, which is it brings a lot back to mind. But even like the wands, the more time I have with them, the less I know. But it is really it's a lot of fun, and you just don't know what to expect.
Well, with that, I always have this statement I always make. It's whatever can be measured can be managed, right? And so our five senses, once again, our eyes only see 0.0035%. So we don't even see 0.5% of what exists. With our five senses, we might experience 5% of the things that exist out there, right? And so the wands add just so many more dimensions from all the different levels that we maybe have never connected with. And now you get a sense of that, okay? Because as it starts waking you up, okay, potentially there's 105 more senses that we can work with. To me, that's the most exciting things. Give me all 105. I don't know what potential of a person I could become at that, right?
Well, that's the thing. They kind of wake you up to yourself, and it's amazing because they do things with you that surprise you, like
Yes.
I know you were connected very quickly with them, and you get them yourself, and you're wondering, well, I wonder if I'm ever going to feel anything, whatever. It wasn't very long at all before I could go, that's gonna come back, and it's gonna come back to a yes. I can feel it going this way and that way, but also we always supplement tested with, you'd have the wands. We'll say with my DNA, I'd be standing over there with a supplement, and then I would just hold it up, and we'd move back, and now I can have somebody else's DNA in there, and they're maybe not quite sure how to ask the question, and now I can have somebody else's DNA in it, and I can ask the question for them and get an answer, which is kind of like, like you say, you just get in tune with it, and it'll surprise you.
The one thing I found very strong, and it's like sometimes we have this knowingness of certain things, so it's in our head, in our brain, we've got the knowledge there. But by activating that knowledge through the use of the wands to test things, it's like just even lately, I've known this for a long time, but I've never given it the serious consideration to just do it. And then the desire becomes so strong. I got to do this. So, typically when I do things like in person, or I get people to email me photographs, and they're great, different postures from the photographs. I can really pinpoint exactly, the area, how it is off from an energetic perspective, If the energy is low, again, I always tell people, where the energy goes, the blood flows, oxygen gets their nutrients and so on. And we know a lack of circulation creates inflammation, which is behind every disease. And again, the word disease, disease, you're out of balance, at ease, you're in balance. And so it's about energetically reestablishing the balances, the flow, right? Go with the flow, as they say. Well, that's what happens with blood. When it flows, it can do all the things, the magic that blood can provide for in life, okay? So, there's even a saying, life is in the blood of the flesh, 100% true, right? So we take that aspect and say, testing people. But what I've learned to do is like the Chinese do, like feng shui, testing of buildings, homes, picking up on the negative energies, and then, of course, not just detecting, but finding solutions. So, the way the universe has somehow put these things, and I get a thought while I'm working on it, and it says, okay, do this, and I do it. Wow, mission accomplished. I get this thing to balance out, and then I'm working with that for a little bit more, but see some inconsistency, some area. One day I'm working along, do this, okay? Just looking at something, I get the idea. But I just feel like they're like guides, because they connect me with the universe, and the universe, this is all, like as it says, there's nothing new under the sun. All knowledge exists, right? So we can tune in, tap into that. And we are crystalline in nature too. And if we allow that energy to flow, and then the wands kind of like help us connect with all that, right? And so we can become so much stronger. So we can help the physical body, ours, others. We can help balance buildings, because, this is the home we live in, right? The next one is the home or the apartment or wherever you live. That abode kind of has energy, and then typically nowadays people are in, apartments, condos, and there's so many other energies attached. So sometimes people become very sensitive. As soon as they walk into that place, whether it's their office and everything else, all kinds of energies take place, and they come out, and they don't have a good day at work or even at home, right? And they got to move. And I've been in people's homes and checked the energies, even testing their beds. Take their DNA, lay down in the bed. Okay, wow. some issue with your bed, or certain ways that person might sleep on the bed, lay on your back. You can tell. Wands go snap. There's no energy. They can't sleep on their back, and they don't. Okay, turn on the left side. Better. Turn on the right side. Okay. And that seems to be the favorable way they want to sleep. You can confirm that. Now, how can we perhaps fix so that you can get a better night's sleep? So all these things, you just sort of trial and error, and you get an idea. Okay, let's go test that. Let's go test this, right? Test people in their cars, match the cars, the jewelry, the shoes, the clothing. Well, how do you want to dress? How do you want to look? How do you want to present yourself, right? Energetically, it emanates. We are energy, everything is energy, and now we can quantify it again. Whatever can be measured can be managed. And this is one universal tool that can address so many needs.
I guess even like when I first saw you with him, it's like, oh, wow, like you can see energy. You know, all of a sudden it becomes alive, and then the more you're around it, you go, it's just an infinite field of going, oh, this energy will actually teach me how to work with it. And it's everywhere and in everything, like you say. And it's funny because through this, I've become aware, everybody around you has become aware, everybody you've ever worked with has all of a sudden been, wow, their consciousness has been opened up quite a bit. But everybody, it just made me think of something, is how everybody naturally has that connection to the energy. You can't not, because you are energy, but we're not aware of it. I remember my friend and I went and worked at, did a little bit of house refurbing in Fort McMurray. The fellow's wife had cancer, and she had to go move close to Edmonton to be for treatment. So we went in to clean up the house, get it ready for him to sell. And when we went upstairs to their bedroom, we both walked in and just went, oh, no wonder she's sick. Mm-hmm. No wonder she's sick. Because they were in a cul-de-sac, but the back of the building where their room was at a major intersection in Fort Mac. And it's an oil patch town is altogether different because it's high material energy. Everybody's driving like crazy in a hurry to go to work, like more so than even in the big city, but it's like everybody's got their jaw set, and it's loud, it's noisy, and I went like, both of us went, oh. Instantly we could feel that energy. We just went, wow, she's sick. And everybody that lived in this room would be sick. Mm-hmm. Because you have no defense against an energy field like that, you know, until you're aware that you can do something. But yeah, it's just from getting the wands. It's like now you're working with this incredible wave of stuff that's moving around all the time, and you want to be in harmony with it more. And it's just up to yourself, but it'll teach you. Mm-hmm. The wands, it teaches you. It's just truly amazing. It's just amazing.
And that's what everybody wants. They want harmony in life, right?
Yeah,
listen to harmonious music. It's beautiful, right? So and how to create. So within ourselves, we need the harmony, and then within our homes, our families, the people we connect with, the more harmony exists, the higher the energy raises, right? And so, typically today, I feel like this is really necessary to discuss this and have people look into the aspects that, hey, this is not, I was able to do it, you're able to learn it and moving forward with it. For me, I continue to grow. This seems to be never ending. So my true desire is getting this in the hands of as many people. And then again, we can create these nodes and people can communicate, because as they get their own ideas, okay, so whatever can be measured can be managed, and it truly can connect you with that if you want to, right? Mm-hmm. So then you can live more in your truth, or whichever way you can feel like you can best serve humanity with it. This is my whole, call it my mission, my part in life now. It's like, how can I develop this? make it accessible, and help raise the vibration. We need to raise the vibration today, right? You know, this whole planet is so out, you know, frequencies all over the map, and you can tell that, you know, the irrational behavior, the mindset at large, right? But it's maybe part of the time that we're going to go through of cleansing, right? So, you know, we talked a little bit earlier on about assimilating things and then eliminating things. And so, you know, that's got to flow, right? We'll bring things in, you eat good food, you assimilate it, you got to get rid of it. Otherwise, you're in trouble too, you know? So, and I think we can take that, you know, we get knowledge, we assimilate the knowledge. It's like what happens to me, I assimilate. And sometimes I sit on it a little bit. I know, okay, line up with the truth, and then I get the energy from it to become so strong. Okay, do it, right? And it gives me that drive to just kind of go to the next step. But yeah, I think at large right now, this is, I think, how people can get more connected with what their life is all about. You know, people get, basically, they come into this world and it's become very irrational. Nobody knows who they are anymore. So, you know, and it's, hey, find your truth, okay? And that's the key. Find your truth, live your truth. And I certainly, like I say, I feel that this is one major way, one tool that we can do it. And perhaps there's other ways, but for me, this becomes so strong, and it's so important to get that to the people. So I've, you know, this last week, since we've done the last video, people have been watching that, and hey, we have a few more people that have joined us. So I'm praising them for making that move, because I would love to see these people become successful. One in Montreal, one in Malaysia. You know? Hey, let's get it throughout the whole world and get people activated, and then we can work collectively, you know, because we're all one anyways, right? So the whole concept of oneness. So wherever we are, let's strengthen each other, and then this is where we can, raise the vibrations. And you know, people are kind of like lost, and now you can find your way through the darkness.
When you get I don't know, when you just get woke up to the energy. And then things, I know, we always had this nature, but then it just became way more alive. I guess the easiest way to say it is you have more consciousness on a daily basis of actually setting an intention to be a harmonious vibrational field everywhere you go, what you do. It's a lot easier. You don't have to try to be good or whatever. It kind of becomes in you. It's just it's natural. You're free, but there's more of an intention's more important for you to present a good energy field all the time with everybody.
It is, but you know what I find deceiving for me as you grow, then sometimes, you know, things happen or things kind of come out, and something you've maybe kind of been hanging on to you from the past, whatever, right? So it's again that kind of cleansing. Sometimes you can go this far, but now you need to move. Well, you need to get rid of something that's been hanging on you, right? And when you do, then it's all of a sudden, wow, right? And it's kind of like breaking through the sound barrier, right? Boom, you make it through the other side, and that's what it feels. And then when you look back, oh, that wasn't so bad. Right? Yeah. But it's what becomes the mind, how we thought about it, how we've been trained to think about it. You can't do this, you can't do that, right? This is the way you need to do things. This is coming out of the box, totally. Many people that, you know, see this for the first time, what are you doing? What's this all about? So it takes a little bit, and you know, I'm going to introduce a couple of people that one came to know recently, not that long ago, and you know, they were kind of like, I'm pointing these wands, and it was a bit of, don't shoot me. You know? And another person that knew me also for probably the last 10 years, and you know, he is going to just share how much more his life has come together in the last year, and it's been a struggle there for him a long time. So I see this again as an aid, personal growth, how to move forward, how to help other people, and the applications, I really feel it's just limitless. So we are creators and meant to be creators, so let's just go forth with the wands and create more and have fun at it too.
Yeah, it's just such a door opener.
Yeah.
I just think back the first time I saw it, and everybody, they're going like, what? You gotta be kidding me. What? You know, and just with electronic frequency protection in the, I remember when you demonstrated that in your home.
EMFs and so on.
Yeah, and when people see that, they go, whoa, I'm bombarded with that stuff, and take it for granted just all day long from everywhere. Then you go, that's not good. That can't be good.
Yeah,
We can't help it.
again, EMFs are invisible.
Yeah.
So much we cannot detect. Again, with our eyes, we're so limited. With our senses and everything, we're so limited. Yet our physical bodies get bombarded, right? It's kind of like getting nuked and slowly, like,
Our
you know,
chakras going out of
your
balance.
chakra. Oh, yeah, that's some
You
topic
know,
we're going to
you
take
know.
up a little bit more because
Right
it's
there, kapow.
yeah. And so here it is,
Yeah.
checking people's chakras, right?
Yeah.
And then help them to get rebalanced, you know. So it's not just, again, finding the problem or finding the issues, but, you know, we've got this pendant here, right?
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't
it
do
can,
without it.
yeah, you wear one, and most of my clients end up getting this,
Well, it's
so getting realigned.
That's the center of our being.
Absolutely.
You know, holy man, like,
And again, those energies got to flow. You know, it goes from your root chakra up out through your crown chakra, right? And once we get all the different chakras open up, these are not just energy centers, but you know, there's a lot happening. It connects us with the universe at those different areas. And yeah, we need to be just so connected. So we have the technology, we have the knowledge, and so we want everybody to be happy, healthy, prosper in their life. Again, we're born alive to live a life, and this can be the magic tool. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, share this with other people, make comments, questions, drop us a line, and we'll hope to be able to help you with whatever you don't know yet. Thank you for watching.